Hi, how are you? We're going to do an isometric lamp. So for that, I'm going to use just the 3D tools that we have here. I know that you can do it with the grid, with some isometric buttons, actions, but I'm going to do with the 3D tools. I'm going to proceed to put just one ellipse. Make sure you have just the fill. Going to even just leave it in color red for now, so I can see it in my artboard. I'm going to put effect 3D, extrude and bevel, isometric top, preview. Then I'm going to proceed to extrude more so I can have the shape of the lamp. Of course, I'm going to modify because it's not just like cylinder, it's going to be kind of like a cone. So I'm going to extrude more, maybe in 180 points. At least take the reference when you put the wireframe that this the base and the top are not touching, so we can modify after with the direct selection tool, more easy. So I'm going to just put no shading because I want this shape flat. So when I expand it, I don't have too many details to expand or to cut and modify, etc. So I'm going to put here, okay. Then I'm going to put object. So if we see our outlines, Command Y, it's just a simple circle. If I put the appearance and I select my item, it says that I have the 3D effect there. But I want to see this shape because I want to modify as I'm looking, right? So to do that, just put object, expand appearance, and you see how it changed my bounding box and it's recognizing all the surfaces that I created from the 3D object. Here now, I'm going to grab the direct selection tool. I'm going to grab the anchors on top in this way. Then I'm going to put double click in the scale tool. The shortcut is S, but make sure that you put double click here. Then here in uniform, select uniform and start reducing. I'm going to put preview. So start reducing the percentage of here. And then I can start having the cone like most of the lamps, right? Have the traditional lamp. I'm going to leave it that way. I'm going to put OK. If you think that is too much height, just grab again direct selection tool, grab the anchors on the bottom, click and drag with the shift maybe in this way, so not that much. So I think that is enough for me. I'm going to press the letter, no, I'm going to just put the, now I can put the stroke, okay. So the reason that I didn't put at the beginning is it was because when you expanded the effect of the 3D with also stroke, not only fill, it can have many details when you expand it. So it's better to put the stroke at the end, okay? You can experiment yourself and you will see what I mean. Here now, I'm going to put right click, ungroup, again, right click, ungroup. So now I have to separate the items. You have to put twice, okay, to have separate the items. I'm going to put Command C, Command F, so I can put more smaller. Then I can have a part that is going to be like open from this lamp because I want to put here a light. So I want to put an ellipse, so click and drag with shift. I'm going to just leave it in white for now. Maybe just here in the swatches, just select the white in the field. So I can continue having the same points. And then here, where I see my intersect with my smart guides, I'm going to leave it there. Maybe that way is fine. I'm going to select this circle and the ellipse, well, the circle that we did in of white, of color white. Grab these two, select these two with shift, and then you're going to put the shift M. The shape builder tool is here. and press Alt. Have a press Alt so you can cut. Okay, so I can cut this one with one click, and then I can have the light there. Okay, so it seems like it's inside. You can do a clipping mask as well, but in this chapter I want to use just the shape builder, so it's going to be after easy to colorize yeah, any item that you want. Then okay, it's fine. Maybe as well the light is a little bit bigger, could be, but let's imagine it's fine. I'm going to put maybe less stroke. To put just 2 points, let's see, yeah, or 1.5 of a stroke. Yeah, I think for now it's fine. Even this one, the anchors below, I just grab it with direct selection tool. Maybe I'm going to put more scale. I mean, I think I can exaggerate a little bit because it seems for me like it was a little bit flat, or just going straight, but I don't want. I want to just have more another ergonomic shape. After I need to put the stick and the base, right? So again, I'm going to put a small ellipse in this way. Remove the stroke, we don't need it. Grab the circle, effect, 3D, extrude and bevel, and put isometric top. Then after, put preview, put more. It's going to be the stick that it will be here behind. Maybe in that way it's fine. You can refine after as well with selecting the anchors as I did before with this in this way. I'm going to put no shading because if you see it right now, the wireframe, I have many details that after it's going to be difficult to colorize, or just we have many shapes that are not sense for me right now. Many surface, right? So for to avoid that, I will put no shading, so I will have a flat shape. Put OK. Then after, I can put object, expand appearance. Just make sure that you don't have feel, okay, when you do this process. And after, yeah, you can press just the letter D, and you see that you have the default colors. I just put manually here in the swatches. I will put maybe a little bit more smaller. I can put here where my smart guys are telling me that there is an intersect. Right click, arrange, send to back. So it's there. What else? So we can put the points that we are managing for all the illustrations. So it's 1.5. It's there. Perfect. Then the base, it can be ellipse, or in my case I will do it in just a square. Okay, so I just did a simple square, 3D, effect, 3D, extrude and bevel, then put isometric top, preview. I will remove after the stroke before I expand it, so it will be in this way, maybe just 18 points or 15. I think it's enough for me. I'm going to put OK. Then I will put yes, no stroke. And if I forget to modify something in the 3D option, just go to your appearance window and put here 3D extrude and bevel. So you're going to modify the 3D effect again, because if you go again to effect 3D, you're going to apply another 3D effect. Your illustrator sorry, can crash, or it can be more slower. So be careful, always select here in appearance. I'm going to put here no shading. Okay, I cannot see it, but it's there. Just use a flat color now in all the sides. So I'm going to proceed to put object, expand appearance, so it's there. Press the letter D or select the swatches correctly. If I put just the letter D, I will put the default colors. Right click, arrange them to back. It's going to be here behind. Then thanks to my smart guys, it can be just use here. I'm going to put 1.5, so I'm managing that. 1.5. I can put the color red on the base, so I can be more friendly, not the design. It's not going to be flat. Then after, I'm going to proceed to do the handler so I can turn on my lamp, right? For that, yeah, it's going to be in the same red that I have, but maybe I'm going to choose a brush more, okay? So I can make sure that, yeah, it's kind of the size. So you experiment in this way. So I'm going to just click and drag to the bottom and with shift, so I can maintain the same height line, and then alt to make a copy. Then I'm going to make a blend mode here. So I'm going to grab this tool, the blend tool, it's W, then press one click in this circle, another one here, and you're going to do a blend. If you think it are too much circles, just put double click so you can modify it here. Put preview so you can see what are you doing. Then put here specify steps, and I can put, for example, less, depends on the design that you want. Maybe for me, remember in 2D illustration doesn't need to follow certain rules, or for cartoons and all of that, I will leave it in 10. I think it looks nice. So not all together, so it can be more balanced at this part, right? So I can have that. I'm going to put just a little bit on top so it can be a little bit together with the illustration that I have here. Then the switch, the thing that we grab it and we turn the lamp, I will do it more bigger. So it's going to be sampled this way. Here with my smart guides, I can see that it's the center. If you're not sure, just grab the two items, just put here the horizontal align center. Then this one, I'm going to put a rectangle. I'm going to grab both, Shift M, Alt, there. Then I have another shape there that is the handler, right? I'm going to do a very simple pattern so I can adapt here to my design. I'm going to put some circles in just the color white. So I can put the shift and drag so I can start colorizing. Well, not colorizing, resizing this one proportionally. Then I'm going to move first and then press shift, and then I'm going to press alt so I can make a copy. Command D, Command D, Command D, Command D, Command D. Or also you can see it here in object, transform. Transform again, so you're going to make a copy, okay? But then I can grab it below everything, alt, so I can make a copy, Command D, so I can have the same distance. Then I can have my pattern that it can be here. Then I can grab everything. I can group it, Command G. I'm just going to put the points that is supposed to be 1.5, so I can maintain something. Yeah, I can maintain something there, the same style. Okay, now I'm going to put effect, warp, arch. So I'm going to reduce this one. It's not precisely the effect that I want. I want it in the like in front, because this one seems like is the pattern is going behind, right? At least for this shape, but no, I don't want it that way. So I will put, for example, minus. What do you like? Minus. Yeah, let's see how it looks with minus 80. I think it looks fine, minus 80. But of course, we have to adapt the shape of the cone that we have here, right? For that, I'm going to choose Effect, Distort and Transform, Free Distort, and then here these anchors, I'm going to leave it in this way. So now I can adapt to the shape that I have here. I can put OK. And then just simply I can just move, and I can resize, I can make more smaller so it can make more sense. That is grabbing to the design that I have there. Maybe you can can I say put everything in the center, or just as well with your eye you can just experiment. I think for me it's fine in this way. But if you want to put here, I mean, as a clipping mask or with the shape builder, I will show it in two ways. The shapes that we convert from the 3D, you have to put unit, so the program can recognize that is a shape that you can modify. You will see this point. So I can make a clipping mask. If I grab this one, let's experiment, Command C, and then click the pattern, Command F, so it can be in front. If I select both now, the shape that I just copied and the pattern, I can put right click and I don't see the option of clipping mask. Sometimes it works that if I grab the shape from the 3D that I transform, etc., and if I open my Pathfinder and if I put unit and then I grab both, I put right click, now it's showing me the option to make the clipping mask. So I don't know why you have to do that, but it is working in this way. So that is one way. I will just cut for now. And I will go back and I will delete this one. The other option that you can use is that this pattern, you are going to expand it so it can be the shapes that you are looking right now. So I can put object, expand appearance, and then after I'm going to select this, the part of the lamp, the pattern. Now that is expanded, I can put the shape builder, Shift M, and you can just reduce with Alt. You can click many times like this way, click and drag. So you're going to reduce and cut what you don't need. That can be another option to do. Okay, so in that way you can have it. Or because I cut, Command F, so I can have it in clipping mask as well. Depends what you like. In clipping mask, as we did, you can modify with double click and you can move the pattern so it can continue moving, right? Of course, with the how we did it with the shape builder, we cannot do that anymore, right? So it's going to be just a stick there. We just cut immediately the shapes that we had. But that can work for you. I can just leave this one if I decide in the future that I can modify this one. I'm going to proceed to put more detail to this. I'm going to put click and I'm going to make a rectangle, click and drag from here. I'm going to make a simple background in color black. And then I'm going to remove the stroke there, right click, arrange, send to back. Then grab the shape, Command 2, so you're going to block. Then after, I'm going to do ellipse. Then I'm going to put the color red that I have, so it's going to be this one. Then no stroke, grab your gradient, put the fill on top, click and drag here in the white, so I can put a gradient there. Then I'm going to put radial, and then the part of the black, select and put 0. So I can move here, right click, arrange. Well, you can put send to back, or you can just put click and drag here. So I want on top of the background, but behind of the lamp, so I can make it more bigger. So it seems like it's not going the light right, but what you have to do is to add another gradient point here of red, and then this one I can put maybe 60, 70. So now I can click and move, and you can see how the light now is starting to move. This one even you can continue making more bigger, and you can have something there, Command C, Command F. You can copy it. I just copy it there, so it's two. Okay, two of these effects of the gradient that I have, and here I can put maybe screen, so it can be more lighter. It can seem like more, right? I can put opacity of 77, and then it can look like, but still something doesn't convince me at all. Maybe it's this one. Maybe the effect of this one, I will leave just one, but I will put the blend mode of the screen so it can continue looking like it's a light, or maybe we can experiment how it looks with hard light, no, lighten. I think it will work better with lighten, and I can just put opacity 100% so I have something there. Then I will press this one. I think it's because it's red, like darker. Yeah, that was the issue. It was a red darker, so I just modify here with double click, and I just select the swatch of the red that we are using. Then this one, maybe we can put less. So if I put 60, yeah, it looks more natural now. And then this one, Command C, grab one of the shapes of the lamp, Command F, so it can be paste as well there. And I can put another blend mode screen, so maybe more smaller. So I want to put this effect more in the part of the light here, so it can seem like we have light from here, and of course there as well, but more from the light there. So you can have it. And yeah, that's all for now. I hope you like the tutorial. Subscribe to my channel. Go to see, I have many tutorials that you may like, and see you.